past 2 years have seen a shift in the power between the AFC and the NFC. The AFC has won the past 2 Super Bowls, and the NFC is starting to see a collapse in a few of their perennial powerhouses. Welcome to the NFL on the Sega Sports Network, where we have a clash of the conferences about to begin. Peter, what's your opinion of these two teams?
This Saints team is a very different team than what we saw only 3 seasons ago. Check this out. There are only 13 players from the squad 3 years ago, and of those 13, only 6 remain as starters. That's a big change, Dan, and that's the kind of change this team needed. I think it's going to help them this year. Opposite them will be Miami. The desire to win in the playoffs pales only to the desire to win in the Super Bowl for this Dolphins team, Dan. 10-6 last year, and an early round knockout in the playoffs have just made this team hungrier. They're going to come out of the gates fast. You just watch.
Thanks, Peter.
Penalty call. It is head. They choose to receive.
The Saints choose to receive. Let's get started. Mare signals to the referee for the kickoff. And he kicks it downfield. And at the end of the return, he gets taken down. They're brand new, first down, 10 yards. Williams turns the corner, tackled by Rogers. Ricky Williams is loving the blocking he's getting.
Well, all he has to do is follow the huge surge up front. He basically gets sucked forward with the whole line.
Ball on the 25. Tolliver throws it middle, and he leaves his man by too much. Incomplete. That will bring up a third down situation. Billy Joe Tolliver was this close from throwing an interception on that play.
Some quarterbacks believe in their arms so much that they can't see what's in front of their face. That pass was doomed before he threw it.
Ball at the 25-yard line. Behind. Williams drags the tackler. He just passed the marker. That will be a first down.
Oh, I don't know how that ball got in there. That's an example of the old cliche, you can't defend the perfect pass. And that was it.
Billy Joe Tolliver really zeroed in on his receiver on that play.
He's formidable when he's on his game, and he definitely is today. It's all about accuracy and focus.
First and 10. Throws to center field. Hastings gets the ball. And he'll be plenty past the first down. 30 yards on the play.
What an accurate throw by the quarterback.
Billy Joe Tolliver showed why turnovers don't appear very often on his stats. Defenders can't touch his throws due to his accuracy. First and 10. Throws middle. Tennyson scoops it up. Tackled by Buckler.
Oh, the wide receiver does a brilliant job snatching the ball out of the air.
Eddie Kennison caught the ball downfield for a picture-perfect completion. Ball at the 33-yard line. It looks like they're going to come after him. Kramer shoots the gap. It's first and 10. Williams turns the corner. He gets a couple and then gets killed. Tackled by Madison. A gain of 3. 2nd and 7. It's snapped. Tolliver goes center field with the pass. Tennyson dives for it. He's got the first down and then some. A gain of 23 on the play.
That's a great grab there by the wide receiver.
Eddie Tennyson snatched the ball downfield to continue the offensive drive. Good catch.
Dan, that play was executed so well, the quarterback could probably throw with his eyes shut.
Well, now, why would he do that, Peter? He'd miss seeing those great catches.
It's just a figure of speech.
Oh, I see. Tolliver flips it out. Williams catches the ball. Robert Jones is still on the ground after the play, Peter.
Looks like it may be his elbow, Dan, and I don't like the way he's holding it. This could be serious.
Second and goal. The snap, and they connect on the extra point. They put the first points of the game on the board, 7-0. Lyon signals the referee for the kickoff. And the kick's away. 34 will field it deep in his own territory. He gets an average return and then gets hauled down. First and 10. There's the height. Marino throws. Gadsden catches the pass, tackled by Mitchell. Oronde Gadsden used his hands to catch the ball, and that's how you want to do it. Catch with the hands and then bring it into the body.
That's right, and a smart move to bring the ball in and protect it from the defenders.
Ball on the 29. Marino throws short. It will be third down. Ball at the 29-yard line. It's high. And that brings up fourth down.
You have to give the responsibility of that missed third down conversion to the entire offense. They didn't get the job done, and it cost them the first.
Gallery comes in to punt after a 3-and-out by the offense. The height. Tennessee pulls it down. A 54-yard punt on the play. Nice kick. First and 10. There's the snap. Williams barrels ahead. And after making just a couple on the play, he's really nailed. Tackled by Bowens. A gain of 2 on the play. Ball on the 35. The snap. Tennyson gets the pass. And he's brought down hard. Tackled by Bowens. Gain of 3 on the play. And it's the end of the first quarter, and the game is within striking distance, 7-0. Ball on the 38. It's snapped. Tolliver passes left. That will bring up 4th down.
You know, I hate to pick on the guy, but that is some uninspired passing out there. He's got to take a deep breath and think before he just flings them out like that.
Billy Joe Tolliver really botched that pass.
Whoa.
He'd better settle down or he could do some real damage to his team by throwing an interception. Barnhart is going to punt it away after a 3-and-out by the offense. There's the height. And it sails out of bounds after a nice punt. The Dolphins will send in their offense. First and 10. The snap. Marino looks, then throws center field. 2nd down.
Nice play. You know, I like this secondary. Look at how they knocked the ball away there.
Rob Kelly really made a terrific defensive play. Notice how he keeps his gaze on the ball throughout.
That's what makes that a great defensive play instead of a penalty. That was all ball.
It's 2nd and 10. It's snapped. Marino passes middle. McDuffie catches it. And after a big pickup, he's finally popped and goes down. Tackled by Ambrose. A gain of 8 on the play. Ball on the 35. The height. Marino passes it middle. It will be 4th down.
And the defensive team did their job. They stood in there at 3rd and short and made the big stop.
Gallery will punt it away after a 3-and-out. It's Height. Tennyson gets the punt, forced out of bounds, close to where he caught the ball. It's 1st and 10. It looks like a blitz. Tolliver throws. Cleveland, he's at the 40. Big yards there. He's eventually pushed out of bounds. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, Dan, it's all about drive. A good wide receiver is already thinking what pattern he's going to run after he catches the ball. Great play.
2nd and about a foot. Williams carries to the right. First and 10. The defense shows blitz.
92.
There's the snap. Tolliver looks, then passes left. That will bring up 2nd down. Sam Madison prevented a completion there. The receiver had it served right to him.
The difference, Dan, between getting the ball and getting a penalty is just a fraction of a second. Fantastic timing by the defense.
Ball at the 49-yard line. The defense is showing blitz. Travers around his right tackle. And they get a couple, Peter, but that was a big hit there. Tackled by Thomas. A gain of maybe a couple of yards. Ball on the 47. The height. Tolliver passes short. Williams dragging defenders. Tackled by Jones. Ricky Williams really outmaneuvered the secondary on that play.
Oh, beautiful. You know, you just can't coach that.
The Saints will punt for the second time. There's the height. And they signal for a fair catch. And it rolls out of bounds, pinning them deep. The Dolphins will take over deep in their own territory. First down, 10 yards. The snap. Marino throws to center field. Gadsden gets it. He's way past the marker. First down. 24 yards on the play.
He caught that ball with his hands there. Perfectly thrown, perfectly caught.
First down, 4 more tries. Well, we're at the 2-minute warning. First and 10. It's snapped. Abdul-Jabbar through the line. Tackled by Johnson.
That's their first charge timeout.
The Dolphins take a timeout. That's their first. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar just shot through that opening the lineman made for him.
That line is really punching some holes in the defense for him. All he has to do is pick which one and go.
Right, Peter. You know, he ought to be spreading around some of the yards he's getting on his stats with those guys. Ball on the 42. It's tight. Punching through. And he got several, but he goes down very hard at the end of that play. Tackled by Kelly. 4 yards on the play. The Dolphins will take their second timeout. Ball on the 46. The snap. Marino goes center field with the pass. And he throws it incomplete, too far in front of the intended receiver. It's fourth down.
And a quarterback cannot let a pass like that leave his hands. It's a wasted effort, and some light-fingered defender could pick it off.
The Dolphins will punt for the third time. Kennison will return the punt. A 56-yard punt on the play. Nice kick. It's first down, 10 yards to go. It's snapped. Cleveland stumbles. Cleveland drags it up. Tackled by Jones.
Tight ends with good hands are invaluable in situations like this. When there's nothing happening with the receivers, they're a great plan B.
Cameron Cleveland brought that ball in for a nice completion. He's a good all-around player.
Absolutely. He's a good go-to guy as a receiver, and he can also provide some blocking if they decide to run it his way.
Second and about 2. There's the snap. Tolliver over the middle. Kennison hits the ball. Eddie Kennison really poured it on to leave the defenders behind.
Last time I saw something moving that fast, it had a pair of red and blue lights on top, Dan.
The Saints will take a timeout. That's their first. First and 10. Williams from the pitch. Wow, that was a big hit, delivered right at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Rogers. A gain of 1 on the play. The Saints take their second time out. Second and 9. Tolliver throws to center field. Hastings was the intended receiver, incomplete. It's third down.
Who was he throwing to? I didn't see a friendly face among those guys. He's got to pick his shots a lot better.
Billy Joe Tolliver took a chance on that play. He must have felt that he could thread the needle through that coverage.
Well, I tell you, he was wrong.
Ball at the 49-yard line. Fourth down.
Oh, there's one that I'll bet he wishes he could take back. That throw went absolutely nowhere.
Billy Joe Tolliver threw a pass that really didn't seem to have much behind it. The receiver never had a chance at it.
It's all about discipline. No matter how bad the pressure is, the quarterback has to relax and throw smart passes, or he's liable to throw an interception.
The Saints will punt for the third time. There's the hike. And a fair catch is called for. First down, 10 yards. Marino goes left. McDuffie catches it. Tackled by Ambrose. Ball at the 29-yard line. Marino passes it middle. And it's too far in front of the receiver. Incomplete pass. That brings up third down. Dan Marino threw a poor pass that should have been intercepted.
That's right. If the ball was intercepted, it would have been 6 the other way.
Ball on the 29. It looks like a blitz. It snaps. Passes. It will be fourth down.
Oh, baby, that's the kind of teeth-gnashing, fire-breathing, hard-nosed stop I like to see a defense pull on third and short.
Gallery, after a 3 and out, will punt it away. It's high. Kennison catches it. A 61-yard punt on the play. Terrific kick. First and 10. Peter, that was a punishing blow delivered in the backfield. Tackled by Edwards. Loss of close to 5 on the play. The Dolphins take their third and final timeout.
That's their third charge timeout.
Second and 15. Tolliver throws right. Cleveland catches the ball. Ooh, they make him pay the price for the short yardage. Tackled by Jones. It's the end of the first half, and we have a close game, 7-0. Ryan gives the referee the signal for the kickoff. Michelle Westphal has a halftime update for us. Michelle?
Dan, I did manage to catch up with the coach of the home team at halftime. The main thing that he mentioned to me is that there are 2 halves to the game. And while he was happy with the team's performance in the first half, they will have to keep it up to come away victorious.
Thanks, Michelle. 1st and 10. Marino looks, then throws center field. It's 2nd down. Rob Kelly had a superb defensive effort there. The receiver would have been gone just like a train if the defender hadn't gotten his mitts on the ball. Ball at the 23-yard line. Scramble. Oh, he just got mugged in the backfield. Throwing him back for a couple of yards. Tackled by Mitchell. A loss of 4. Ball on the 19. Marino throws middle. Drayton catches the pass. A gain of 11 on the play.
Ball placement is key for a good quarterback, and we just saw an example of that. He put the ball just where the receiver could get it.
Gallery comes into the game, and he'll punt the ball after a 3-and-out. Being tackled. It's 1st and 10. The snap. Tolliver passes downfield left. Kennison gets the pass.
Yeah, notice how the wide receiver wasn't satisfied with just making the catch. He thrashed and tore into the defense to get every inch of turf he could behind him. What a player.
Their brand new 1st down, 10 yards. There's the snap. Williams carrying defenders. Big hit after picking up a couple. Tackled by Jones. A gain of maybe a yard on the play. Second and about 9. Williams past the line. Peter, after picking those yards up, he is just ground into the turf. Tackled by Thomas. Gain of close to 5 on the play. Ball at the 30-yard line. There's the height. Tolliver throws to center field. Kennison was the intended receiver on the play, but it falls incomplete. And that brings up 4th down. Billy Joe Tolliver did a poor job reading the field on that play. The ball was up for grabs, Peter.
Dan, he's just damn lucky that a member of the secondary wasn't one of the ones who grabbed it. Otherwise, he'd be warming his buns on the sideline right now.
This is going to be on the long side. A 48-yard attempt. It's away. And he missed it wide right. The Dolphins will go on offense. First down, 4 more tries. The snap, Marino throws. Gadsden pulls it up, tackled by Bordano.
That was a nice job of the quarterback putting the ball exactly where the receiver can get it, but the defense can't.
Dan Marino relied on his incredible arm for a devastatingly accurate pass, great pass. Ball at the 46-yard line. Passes it left. McDuffie gets it.
First down.
First and 10. Marino throws it middle. That brings up second down.
Dan, he may have gotten a little too hyped up on that pass. That was an erratic throw that really missed his man.
Dan Marino really didn't seem to have a good handle on that play. That pass was woefully ineffective.
It's hard to say on that one who blew their assignment, but that pass looked like a drunk duck with a poor sense of direction.
Ball at the 45-yard line. But the D sure made him pay the price. Tackled by Fields. A gain of 5 on the play. Ball on the 40. Marino goes center field with the pass, and it's too far in front of his man to pull in. Incomplete pass. That will bring up 4th down.
They didn't get the first, and frankly, I would have called a different play there. That wasn't the time to use that. He really needs to step up his returns. Those stats are showing frustrating low numbers for him.
And it's down by the kicking team. First and 10. Tolliver lets this one go. It could be big. Henderson catches it. Big play that gets him past the first. A gain of 35 on the play.
Dan, it's all about accuracy. He really hit the bullseye on that throw.
Billy Joe Tolliver cocked his arm and unleashed a near-perfect pass. The receiver only had to put up his hands.
That's right. He must have crosshairs over his visor. With accuracy like that, the defense has their work cut out for him.
Here we are at the end of the 3rd quarter of play, and it's anybody's game, 7-0. It's 1st and 10. Ooh, that was painful to watch, Peter. Tackled by Thomas. Ball at the 40-yard line. Williams breaks through. A gain of 3 on the play. Ball on the 43. Tolliver tosses it left. It's fourth down.
That was a nice spiral, Dan, if you're a defender. It could have easily been picked off.
Billy Joe Tolliver must have really been rattled on that play. I'll tell you, that ball could easily have been scooped up by a defender.
Oh, big time. Maybe he got hit a little too hard earlier in the game and went colorblind for a few minutes. I don't know.
Barnhart is in the backfield and is ready to punt it away. 27 catches the punt. A 51-yard punt on the play. Very nice kick. First and 10. Marino throws to center field.
Oh, Dan, look at how much more effective they are at stopping the pass. Credit's got to go to the DBs, who are playing some of the best football they've ever played.
Second and 10. Abdul-Jabbar straight ahead. He's going to feel that tomorrow for sure, Peter. Tackled by Knight. 3 yards on that play.
Oh, look how much more effective they are at stopping the run. Credit has to go to the D-line, who are playing some of the best football they've ever played.
Ball at the 25-yard line. Snaps. Marino passes middle. There's a penalty marker on the play.
Pass interference. Number 59. Defense. First down. It's spot of foul.
Oh, not a smart move by the defender there. He tried to smother the receiver instead of cover him and got a PI flag for his...
There's the height. Abdul-Jabbar slips past the line. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got a nice run in.
Nice run and nice blocking.
Yeah.
This offensive line takes real pride in letting their running backs make those plays.
Ball on the 44. Marino looks, then throws center field. Incomplete pass. He led his man on the pass, but by too much. Third down.
Danny threw that football like my paper boy throws my Sunday paper. I guess he figured that if he can get within the side of the porch, it's good enough for him.
Ball on the 44. It's Mike. Scramble. A loss of 6 on the play.
Boy, that play didn't work. The defense plugged up the middle that time.
Jared Cummich has been leading the charge up the middle to prevent any quick runs, and you've got to give him a lot of credit.
Oh, they're doing a great job plugging any leaks and giving the offense nothing to work with.
Gallery is back and will punt it away. And it flies out of bounds after a nice high and long punt. The Saints send their offense onto the field. The Dolphins have the clock running out, and they need to come up with a big defensive stop. They're going to have some help here. They have all 3 timeouts left to stop the clock. Tolliver throws to the left sideline. Kennison catches the ball, tackled by Thomas.
Second down.
Eddie Kennison pivoted back to get the ball, and that really shut the defender out of the play.
Totally. A defender can't let his man control position like that. The receiver was in perfect position.
You know, Peter, this receiver is a nightmare for the defense. He's got great hands, and he knows just where to be on the field. That's the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the game clock. Not only did he lose the yards, but he really took a shot there. Tackled by Taylor. Loss of 3 on the play. The Dolphins take their first timeout.
That's their first charge timeout.
The clock is at 1:55. There's the snap. Williams calling the tackler, and he got several, but he goes down very hard at the end of that play. Tackled by Thomas. Gain of 3 on the play. The Dolphins take a timeout. That's their second. Barnhart is going to give the ball away after a 3-and-out. Fields it, dragging tacklers. He's at the 35. Nice little pickup on the return. The clock shows 1 minute, 39 seconds left. There's the height. Scramble. A little insult to injury. Big hit after the loss. Tackled by Mitchell. A loss of 4 on the play.
Timeout.
The Dolphins take a timeout. That's their final one. The clock is at 1:35. Marino goes long right. It's 3rd down. Dan Marino was trying to rely on his arm to be able to sneak the ball in, but I'll tell you, the coverage was just too tight, Peter.
That's right. You couldn't have fit a baseball in there. It was so tight.
1 minute, 30 seconds on the game clock. Goes center field with the pass. Gadsden gets the ball. He's at the 20. This is it. Touchdown! A 71-yard play for the score. Oronde Gadsden really burned his man on that play.
You know, we had a guy in college who was that fast. You'd offer to race him to the end of the field, and by the time you finished talking, he was already back.
You know, I hear nobody could touch you during those hot dog eating contests in the school cafeteria.
Well, that's another day.
Away, and the extra point is good. They score, and that will knot it up. Mare signals the referee for the kickoff. And he boots it downfield. And he got an okay return, and then he's brought down to the turf. First and 10. Tolliver passes. Poole was the intended receiver on the play. Incomplete. And the flag is down.
Number 52 on the defense. First down, it's spot a foul.
Oh, the defender clearly wasn't even trying for the ball there. He was just trying to get in the receiver's face and break up the catch. Good interference call.
It's first and 10. Tolliver over the middle. Second down. Sean Wooden might have made some contact downfield, and that might have been a penalty.
Not if he was looking back at the ball, Dan, which he was. That's just hard-nosed defense there.
Just a minute and 11 seconds remaining. It looks like they're going to come after him. It's snapped. Tolliver passes it middle. Poole was the intended receiver on the play, but it falls incomplete. That will bring up a third down situation.
Oh, you can't force a play that's not there. He threw into heavy coverage, and the receiver didn't have a chance at it.
Ball on the 37. The height. Tolliver tosses right. Hastings catches the pass. Tackled by Buckley.
What a marksman. He knows just where to shuttle the ball so the receiver alone has a shot at it.
53 seconds left. There's the height. Kramer calling the tackler. That will be a first down, Peter. He just made enough yards. The Saints will take their first time out.
They hammered forward for the short yardage and got the first.
First and 10. It's height. Tolliver has a man way downfield. And it's too far in front of the receiver. Incomplete pass. It'll be second down. Billy Joe Tolliver really did a poor job reading the defense on that play. You know, with so many defenders in that region, there must have been somebody open somewhere.
Well, when a quarterback starts to panic, he gets tunnel vision, Dan. He narrows his options down to one guy in heavy coverage.
The snap. Way down the right sideline. It's tipped. Poole was the intended receiver. Incomplete. That brings up third down.
That was a bad pass, right into coverage.
Billy Joe Tolliver really made a poor choice with that throw. I'll tell you, anytime you give a defender a turnover opportunity like that, you take your life in your hands. 30 on the game clock. There's the snap. Throws to center field. That will bring up fourth down.
Bad decision to throw there. He was trying to force it into some tight coverage.
Billy Joe Tolliver just seemed to panic on that play. He threw the ball into a sea of defenders.
Oh, Dan, he was just lucky that wasn't an interception. Those linemen must be fuming that they couldn't get that pick.
The Saints will punt for the 6th time in this game. First down, 10 yards. Marino looks, then throws center field. McDuffie gets it. He's at the 45, the 25, 10. Touchdown! Up. And they connect on the extra point. That will win the game, barring some type of miracle. Your score, 14-7. Murray signals to the referee for the kickoff. And the kick's off. Perry fields the ball just outside his end zone. He's stopped. One second left. It's high. Tolliver over the middle. Intercepted. Terrell Buckley was on top of that play almost from the moment the ball was snapped. He knew just where to be.
Dan, veteran defenders and youngins who think like veterans are so valuable for a team. They can see the big picture on a play while focusing on just their piece of it.
Youngins, what is this, Little House on the Prairie? The Dolphins get the win, 14-7. Thanks for joining us, everybody. It was a pleasure for me, Dan Stevens, along with Peter O'Keefe, to bring you this game. Make sure to tune back in once the season starts for complete coverage of the NFL.